I try to reduce my carbohydrates and take minimal and more of vegetables and proteins. Jollof rice makes me misbehave. I always find myself going for a second or a third helping, in spite of me being able to. Jollof rice. Jollof rice is one of the delicacies of West Africa. And there has been this battle, especially I see sometimes online, West Africa fighting which jollof rice tastes better. Is it Nigerian, Ghanaian? Sometimes you'll see them also talking about theirs and talking about how they cook. Then the Gambian, sometimes they talk about it, Sierra Leone. But I, coming from East Africa, all I can do is enjoy jollof rice. And today, Victor is going to help us. He's our chef to help us make jollof rice. And he's going to tell us step by step on how to do it. And jollof rice is one of the meals that really tempt me not to respect my dietary needs. As one of the videos I had mentioned, I try to reduce my carbohydrates and take minimal and more of vegetables and proteins. Jollof rice makes me misbehave. I always find myself going for a second or a third helping, in spite of me being able to take a few grams, like 70 grams max. I find myself taking, I think, over 200. And it's so tempting. So I don't want you to really salivate so much. I welcome you to come through and you learn how to take it. And by the way, have you subscribed? If you haven't subscribed, we welcome you to subscribe. Karaoke Moments. Share, like, and comment in our videos, and turn on the notification so that every time we release a video, you can be able to receive it right on time. And let's get into the kitchen. Get your aprons and your surface area. Let's get our ingredients as we are going to be told by Victor, and enjoy cooking. Just make sure that maybe you have your notebook. You can be able to note down the ingredients. Even me, I have to learn, and most of the time I have to ask, and I keep on forgetting. So I don't think we can remember everything. For those ones who want to try new cuisines and new methods of cooking, you're welcome. Get a notebook, paper and pen, write down. Or some of us who prefer to technology, you can type in as he's going through, and you can give yourself and your family a meal, and that jollof rice. You are welcome.
Today, I'm going to teach you how to make Nigerian jollof rice. But before I show you the ingredients, I just want to let you know that we are supposed to make egusi soup, but demand for making of jollof rice was high. So that's why we're going to make jollof rice, because last time I promised we're going to cook egusi soup. But today I'm taking you through how to make a Nigerian jollof rice. Right now I'm going to show you the ingredients needed to make jollof rice. So here you have sunflower oil, you got salt, tin tomatoes, plums, you have tin tomatoes puree, you have Maggi, you have onions, you have tartar cheddar is a big pepper, you have the small pepper, the hot one, you have 3 cubes of Maggi, and yes, on the beef side, this is my beef. I've boiled it because of time. I believe everybody can know how to cook meat. So I've cooked the meat. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the fried beef, because I'm going to fry it. Then after that, I'm going to make the stew before the rice. You add up the rice. If you follow my direction and do it just with the minute time I'm going to show you, then you are good to go. You don't have any problem. Okay? So the rice will be the last thing to go inside the stew. That's, you're going to know how to do it. I'm going to put it together, but I'm going to take you one step to another. You can see it. I'm going to fry it until it becomes brownish in color. Right now, I have poured the tomatoes into the blender, right? Put the pepper, the hot pepper, with the tartar shade, the red, big one of them. And I'm going to blend it together with the onions, or inside the blender. Okay, so I blend it together. Then before making the stew. But I'm going to show you as we proceed from here. Yeah. So right now I am uh, I am frying the meat, just like I said. You can see it's turning to becoming brownish, just like I said. Yeah. So I'm gonna take it out once it's finished. I'll blend the tomatoes. You can see it. I'm gonna make a stew. Here's the tomatoes. I've added the puree and onions, so I'm frying them together. I will fry it for about 5 minutes before adding the blended tomatoes. This is the meat. I've fried the meat. You can see it. It's brownish in color, just like I told you. This is the tomatoes, blended plum tomatoes, right? This is the puree I use. I added a smaller can as well because I want to make a bigger rice. I've changed my mind to make the rice bigger. Okay. So this is it. The puree will fry for about 5 minutes. That is that's the can I use. The big one, the medium, and the smallest can. That's what I use. So I'm frying it now for another 5 minutes. Then thereafter, I'm going to pour the blended uh, plum tomatoes and hot pepper and the big pepper, the tatashe. We call tatashe in Nigeria. Okay. So I'll show you as we go on. Thereafter, I'm going to parboil the rice, like I said, for 5 minutes. Then add up to the stew. The stew is cooking now. You can see it. So I want to add this 3 cubes of Maggi into it. Yeah. And then thereafter, I will add the curry. I'm going to add this curry, right? Just, I'm going to take teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of Maggi inside this stew and stir it together, okay? So that's it. And I'll allow it to dry. I will show you. The stew will be dry then before boiling the rice for 5 minutes for just for boiling. Then I'll add up the rice inside this soup and stir it. Then I'll allow it to cook. I will cover it, allow it to cook. Then you'll see how it's gonna look like. That's the jollof rice. Yeah? And I will add the meat. The meat will be the final thing I will put on top because the meat already is cooked. You can see it and fried. There's the salt. I'm also gonna add the salt inside the stew. Okay? So that's it. This is the stew. The stew is ready. And rice, I've boiled the rice. Like I said, I've boiled it for 5 minutes. So that's the rice in the bowl. I'll show you. That's it. I'm going to put the rice inside the stew. Yeah. Then I'll stir it, cover it with foil paper. I'm going to use foil paper, cover it on top, lower the heat. You don't need to cook jollof rice with a full burner. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you have to lower it to maybe to number 3 or 4. That's what I'm going to use, right? So I'm going to cover it. Then you see how it goes. It's going to cook and I'll stir it and you see how it's going to come out fluffy. Then thereafter, I'm going to add the meat. I'm going to cut the big pepper, right? And to slide maybe 1 or 2 tomato and stir it together. That's when the rice is ready. You're going to see it, yeah? Some put onions, but I'm not ready to put onions. I don't want to put onions flavor. So I'm going to use just tomatoes and red pepper, the big pepper. Okay. I'm coming towards the end of the cooking. I've added the rice inside the stew. I'm going to show you now. You see how it looks. Look at it. That's it, right inside the pot. Yeah. So it's going to cook And I'll be watching it to see how it rises. You reduce the heat, like I said, to number 3. You can see it 3 or maybe 4, but you have to watch it to make sure the rice does not get burnt. Yeah, or you put too much water and it become too soft. Just like gari or eba. You don't want to eat gari or eba or tuwo. That's what we call tuwo in Nigeria. So we want it to look like rice. It's gonna rise, and you're gonna see the look. I'm gonna cover it with this. Yeah, I'm gonna use flour pepper now to put on top of the pot and cover it so that it gives it extra heat. So that the rice will rise and cook gently. Yeah. So I'll show you when I get to the next stage. It's cooking. You can see it. I've covered it with foil pepper, just like I told you. Just look at it. So the foil pepper will give him extra heat so that the rice will cook slowly. It's going to cook slowly, and the rice as well. That's it. We've come to the end of cooking of jollof rice. I believe you can follow the procedure and you were able to cook for your family, right? Right now, I want to put the final thing on it and allow you to go together. That's tomato, sliced tomato, yeah, and pepper, red pepper, yeah, that's it. I'm going to stir it together. Everything is done. Just put in to give that flavor to jollof rice, yeah. So you can see it, yeah. You just put it together, yeah. The steam will do the rest. I've off the cooker and I'm going to cover it. This is the meat, yeah. It's going to be full jollof rice with beef. Full jollof rice with beef, yeah. So you take a little bit of rice, you have beef, yeah. So that's it. I believe you will like it. Wow. I've tested it. It's very delicious. So it's going to be full meat jollof rice. Full of meat. Right? Can you see the look? Yes. This is how jollof rice, Nigerian jollof rice looks like. So, viewers, very much for following us. So kindly subscribe to our channel. And the next time we're going to cook maybe the egusi soup. I don't know, but I will decide you want to do. So just inbox me difficulties in preparing Nigerian jollof rice. Can't you see it? It looks delicious. Yeah. Look at the look. Look appetizing. And that's how the taste is because I've tested it. All right. Try it. Inbox me. If you are very close to me, you can come and have some with me. All right. Take care and see you next time. Bye.
Hi, I hope you've enjoyed making jollof rice Nigerian cuisine, and I've enjoyed, and I'm one of the people who have enjoyed eating. I hope you'll also make people enjoy your cooking. And at some point, I took actually 3 portions, as I had told you, a big plate of jollof rice and lots of meat. I love my proteins a lot, but this time, the rice was so much. I remember at some point, I was telling my husband, I said, why can't you take this rice to garage and hide it there? Because I just kept on going and going. I know the aroma, the aroma doesn't even help me. The whole house is just a jollof rice. Everywhere I'm going, then I go to the kitchen, I add a little bit. At some point, I gave up. I said, you know what, today there's no even concern of carbohydrates. I'm not measuring. Can you just go and hide it maybe in garage? Because wherever it is in the house, I reach it. Anyway, we just had a laugh. And yeah, he knows I love jollof. So I hope you'll also enjoy taking your jollof and your family members and your friends, whoever you're cooking for, to enjoy it. And you become a better cook. Yeah? So we'll see you again in the next video. Keep on sharing our videos, like, comment, and turn on your notifications. And remember, life is a journey. Walk in it. And life conversation happens. Today we were talking about filling our tummy, and it was about jollof rice, Nigerian cuisine. So till we get to see you again, bye for now.